When Novak Djokovic took a stand against the woke media, against all the pressure from big sports leagues across the globe, and said, I am not willing to get vaccinated just in order to abide by these rules that everybody's set in place. I'm not going to put something in my body that I'm not comfortable with, and I'm more than willing to miss tournaments because of that. He stuck to his guns, he didn't get the jab, and now finally, after being banned from the country of Australia, he's back in the Australian Open. He's set to win the Aussie Open. He'll be in the final either tomorrow or the day after, and in all likelihood, will win this tournament. But the media has found every single reason they can to criticize him, all because he didn't go along with their narrative. And now he's sitting there and having to explain why his father got caught up in one tiny little picture involving some people from Russia who support Vladimir Putin and the war in Ukraine. The fact that this blew up in this way, that the media tried to make this such a big story because, oh no, Russia, Ukraine, we have to make that into a big deal anytime it comes up. But in reality, they wanted to try to cancel Novak Djokovic's father just to try to get back at him in any way. Novak Djokovic's dad responds to damning pro-Putin footage. And yes, there were some Russian Putin supporters at the Australian Open. They got kicked out because apparently you can't have a Russian flag there because one thing is going on in the world right now, the Russia-Ukraine conflict. And that means that if you're from Russia, you're immediately, I guess, just the enemy. You can't have any national pride. You can't do anything. There's no Russians who disagree with Putin at all. But these guys clearly did support Putin. They had a Putin flag, they had a Putin face on this Russian flag. And as Novak Djokovic's dad is just walking through, they pull him aside and ask for a picture. He says, okay, they unfurl a flag, and that is enough to get him canceled. What an absolute joke. Let's look into this. Novak Djokovic's dad responds to video of him standing with Vladimir Putin supporters at Aussie Open. Novak Djokovic's dad, I don't know how to say that. That's a lot of consonants, not a lot of vowels. Surgeon has responded to a video showing him posing with tennis fans holding a Russian flag shortly after his son's win over Russian Andrei Rublev. In his response, Surgeon explains that he will not be attending his son's semi-final match against Tommy Paul on Friday night, and that match is actually already over. He won. He will be in the finals. A group of fans held up Russian flags, which are banned at the tournament, outside of the arena following Djokovic's win over Rublev. Video shows Surgeon posing with a man holding a Russian flag with Vladimir Putin's face plastered over it. And also, he's got a shirt wearing a Z, which apparently is a symbol supporting the war in Ukraine. The video was shared by a pro-Russian YouTube channel titled Novak Djokovic's father makes a bold political statement. And you can see it right here. Look at the translation, which is incorrect. We'll correct it in a second.
Brat Alexander Zalostanov, поздравление от Мелбурн, Австралия. За нашу братью там у Москве. Живи.
So they translate it as long live the Russians, what he says. Well, according to Novak Djokovic and according to other Serbian journalists, that's an improper translation. He actually just said cheers and walked away. Some random guy says, hey, can you come take a picture with us? Sure, I'll pose with a picture for you. And then they try to make a political statement and he gets all wrapped up in it. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. In a statement, Surgeon stated he had no intention of being caught up amid pro-Putin supporters. I had no intention of causing such headlines or disruption. I was outside with Novak's fans as I had done after all my son's matches to celebrate his wins and take pictures. I had no intention of being caught up in this. My family's lived through the horror of war. We only wish for peace. So there's no disruption for tonight's semifinal for my son. I've chosen to watch from home. Djokovic addressed this as well. The photo he made, he was passing through. I heard what he said. He said, cheers. Unfortunately, some of the media interpreted that the wrong way, and I'm sorry that it's escalated so much. This has everything to do with people trying to pin any bad thing they possibly can on Novak Djokovic. Even though he is, in the past, reached out to Ukrainian tennis players and wished them well and said, hey, if you need anything, I'm here for you, when they joined the army following the Russia-Ukraine conflict. But no, Novak Djokovic is an enemy because he refuses to get the vaccine and he's more than willing to talk about it. So the mainstream press will try to cancel him at every single opportunity. I can't wait till he wins this tournament, honestly. The fact that he was banned and not allowed to compete, that can legitimately change the course of tennis history when you look at the number of Grand Slams he's won, when you look at the all-time records, all that stuff. And because he refused to get a shot in the arm, they wouldn't let him compete. Well, now he's back, and now he's dominating once again. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.